guys. Today I think we should discuss state
Welcome
financing
home,
and why
speak
group financing is not
Very
a good
well,
thing.
then touch the take no.
36.
Farewell, Ashen One.
So, recently it's come to my attention that people are complaining about the lack of snowplow drivers, and I want to explain a little bit about how this kind of, they cheated. And it's not just them, it's a lot of people, and anybody who doesn't have state-reviewed funding, or state-reviewed approved plans for, yes, you can spend that funding money on this. That's why we shouldn't just write blank checks to like schools and say, oh, this is for your athletics department. Then you end up with the mindset of if you don't spend it, you lose it. And so they're constantly in excess so they can get more funding. But they're spending it on shit they do not need. Like every 4 years they're getting a new field or some bullshit. But right now with snowplow drivers, the way that works in hospitals and places like that, the reason you keep seeing that they're understaffed, and it doesn't seem like anybody's trying to do anything about the understaffment, even though there are thousands of applications. Indeed's having more than they've ever had, ever. The reason this is happening is because you can say, oh, well, holy fuck, there's a path there. I didn't realize you could just like, alright, cool. Yeah, so the reason this is happening is because say you write a check for $1 million to hire, for somebody to hire 20 people, and they only hire 18. Well, they're not going to report and give your money back and it's like, oh, well, we didn't hire those last 2 people. What they're going to do is be like, oh, well, it costed us a little bit more money than we thought. We had to buy some equipment. And they'll say, spend that money on equipment, and then probably give a couple of people that are in charge of the funding, a $2,000 bonus. And so what's happening is people are lining their pockets with money that should be going to employ people, and instead they're using it to line like they're basically saying, oh, well, I'll get, a couple $1,000 bonus at the end of the year if I don't employ this person for 40 grand, and instead we spend all this money on, say, materials that we may or may not need that we could also sell back every 2 years and going at a loss where we can get money back on that as well. So it's like, it's just greed. Like, it's just people not caring about people is what it is. And you're gonna see a lot of this. I think this is a generational thing, and the generation that's in charge is just like that. And it's not all of them, but it's a lot of them. And a lot of them are like, oh, well, I need this money. It's more important than, say, that person's ability to maybe feed themselves. That's a common mindset nowadays. But it's also a great time to live. Like, it's great to live in nowhere else in the world where I could raid a dumpster of a Lay's factory and get 14 bags of beef jerky and potato chips to last me. Now, granted, you can get arrested for that, and I think that's wrong. I think once it goes in the trash, it's not your property anymore to do with what you want. I also don't think you should be able to purposely destroy things before you throw them away so that they can't be I don't think that should be allowed. Because what you're doing is you're preventing, you already made the product. Like, one of the core rules we should implement as human beings is that now that we are alive and we have produced a product, it should be our job to keep it out of a landfill. That is the most important aspect of all things. Doesn't matter the cost, keep it out of the landfill. Like, I don't care how many hours it takes, it's not about that. It's about keeping the planet in a position for the next generation obligation to be able to experience it before we trash it. We shouldn't be trashing our
Aha,
place.
welcome
We
to
should
I
be
Am
leaving it in an
Crone,
equal
but
to or
here
better
we are.
standard than we left it.
You've been dabbling in pyromancies, it seems. Well then, care to learn some pyromancies from this old man?
I misspoke. We should be leaving things in a equal to or better condition than we found them. That was drilled into us as kids, especially being part of the Boy Scouts for like 4 or 5 years. Which, no, I didn't experience anything bad through them. They were great. My troop, my older brother's troop, is fantastic. Great experience. Pinewood Derby is super fun. They basically, at a very young age, get kids interested in woodworking and things like that. They learn sanding, maybe staining, maybe weight distribution if they're old enough. And they teach you how to, they have courses, teach you how to shoot bows, handle guns, things like that. Like things men need to learn how to do. Like you might even learn how to bandage wounds, things like that.
Ah, most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
The pleasure is mine. I am glad to have found you. I mean, I knew where he was, but I'm glad to have Cornix available. He's a G. So something we're going to be doing this round is fire. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Yeah. You're gonna make me kill you, aren't you? You are. You're struggling with this game? You have an eye for it. Important if you're not going to learn a lot of parry. And being able to do 2 of those aspects at the same time will make you very good at this game. There's another one that they teach you in the first game that a lot of people don't recognize is positioning. So in the first game you do dodge rolling. Not so great because it takes a long time to recover from, and it's really hard to keep your character below weight. It's much better in that game to just say cross weight and then absolutely do your best to what would they call it? Dual wield for your smack daddy damage and that hug will kill you. Yeah, sometimes it's better just to be heavyweight, dual wield a weapon, and go ham. So we're gonna eventually be moving to fire. Fire has... it's good in this game. What? Guys, I have range attack. You have to fight me. Like they may have added more. Yeah, I see you, buddy, through the fog. I know you're sitting there. I don't know why you didn't aggro. Come on. Run out of oxygen trying to move to me. So that is actually also another fun fact. The reason the dinosaurs got so big is because the oxygen level was higher, and that is also why everything burned, is because the oxygen level was higher. So we should be grateful that the oxygen level is where it is now, or California, which is currently on fire because their governor and state officials probably did not plan correctly. By correctly, I mean they did it to subpar standards by everybody's expectation. Like, your goal is to at least meet expectation or have a correction for expectation. There is no plan for correction right now. It's just, oh, that sucks. Good luck, have fun. Like, that's not good. Like, it should already be what it should have been. If anybody has ideas for how to improve the situation, please send them in. If you want to volunteer, we could use aid, like at the yada yada yada, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you run out of water when you're next? Like, I understand, salt water, right? Just functions anyway. Doesn't it function like regular water? Like, yeah, everything's gonna rust, but I mean, it gets destroyed or it gets destroyed. Like, it's not like we're like debating on it not getting destroyed. Yeah, he's chucking at me now. You know, yeah, he's chucking at me. There's a key over here somewhere. Ashes so that I can buy the key. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like that. So over there on that island is a thing we're going to need, and to get to it, you have to jump. So if you start with the young white branch, yeah, or I can just do that. I mean, it's that's fine. Alright, let's grab our souls back. Do the loop. Open the door. Buddy, you're in the way of my camera. Can you not? Yeah, go that way. The deadliest enemy in this game is not an enemy. It is your camera. You all want a piece of me. So does the giant. So this is a cool weapon that you can get. Here. Boom, you got a great scythe. I don't build decks. The only game I've ever built decks in is Elden Ring, where we build Dex Faith because I like to throw lightning bolts. And, yeah, it's fun to just, you know, do PvP and start it, and then see that you're ranking up every like 2 or 3 minutes because you just keep hitting people with lightning bolts and one shot. That's super fun. I enjoy that. Yeah. I don't think there's a way over there from here, even then. You can't get up, so you do have to go around. Oh, an item. I found an item. Those are pretty small. Yeah, so this is a good example of positioning because they dual lead. So if you go here, this guy has to go around to you. Okay, like I said, going in, going out. Alright, cool. We're done. So in order to go there, behind that gate, I have to go around, which is a lot harder than it sounds. He's still chasing me. Yeah, I can hear him. I do have my help me out here. That's right. Back up at the power of Solaire.
Oh. I am Siegwart of Cater. To be honest, I'm in a bit of... Have you ever walked near a white...
He doesn't aggro him? That's weird. Well, we don't want Sigurd to die.
Oh, pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Siegwart of Katerina.
Sigurd?
To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, they come from this tower. Whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense into them.
He's a good guy.
But I have to find a way up. And that's just the trouble. This lift only goes down, you see, and... Well, that doesn't get me anywhere.
It actually does. It's the next area. I'll be back, Sigurd.
Another one of those unkindled, are you?
The strongest man in the game.
All you faceless
We'll show you.
undead, behaving
try to
as
wield
if
this
you
gear.
deserve respect.
You could be level 120. You can't wield this gear.
No matter. Heed my words. If you've any sense, you go find a coffin to huddle up inside. You, here, in this land of hollows. You're like a frail maiden on the front lines.
Okay, fuck
If, like the others, you're fool enough to play the champion, then go on ahead. Traipse right past the abandoned church. You'll face death. And it won't be pretty.
If this is your first time playing
Enough
the game,
death to
you'll die.
leave you broken. Time after time. Yeah.
He won't. He'll
If,
fucking
like the others,
three
you're
hit the
fool
thing.
enough to play the champion, then go on ahead.
And there's Irina, the lady he guards. So, yeah, he caged her because she's blind. It's to keep her safe. Although, like 6 feet from her is a ladder. So here's the thing. That's a trap. Yeah, he's waiting to pounce on you. Okay, 3 of these real quick. Huh, so he gets hyper frames when he runs. Good to know. Yeah, he's waiting to do that. video. I wasn't coming for it. I got a pyromancer to talk to. Are you gonna do that? Alright, I got one more thing to do before we go. I almost forgot to talk to the dude. So that we could go get our chart. So 4,000 of those souls are not going to be spent on that. They're going to be spent buying a key so that we can get to Irina for the miracles. Not because we need Irina for the miracles, but because I want Irina for the miracles. Bye, Sigurd. He'll figure it out when we leave and come back. Giant bro.
Who are you? I help anytime.
Thanks, brother. So if you murder him, he does give you the Hawk Ring, indicating that he may have been left over from game 1, where you acquire the Hawk Ring from a guy that's just blind, shooting great arrows, pegs Calamite out of the sky like a fucking pigeon. Yeah. How the hell did you get halfway up already? Bro, used the lift while I was talking to dude. Alright, we'll come back for you. We'll come back for you. Because we gotta go around that anyway, and I don't have that many Estus flasks. While we're here... Isn't there a body I have to knock down right here somewhere? Yeah, right there. Alright. Well, I can do it, but I think it just spawns back up there since I can't get down there right now. So you can survive that drop. I've done it. You take all your equipment off, you have like 30 health, and you wear like the cat's ring, and you just... You're good to go. Gonna fight. You guys have to stagger. Double tap for good measure. Really? Fireballs. So original. Tight they look right here. I guess not. So let's go get our key so we can do that. Then go back and get Irina, face our boss, and be done.
Ah, how gracious let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
They won't. Oh, I thought this was like $4 grand. Little cheap, little cheap. Alright. Okay, very, very nice. I can see that now. Nice.
Ashen one.
Hush now, lady.
Ah, 'tis was good. What needs?
I don't know if that's better, because split damage I'm going to be adding like 14. 93, 97, 90, yeah, see that's 97, 97, so broadsword might be the way we go here.
Pretty be careful.
Alright, we do have a boss to kill. So,
Ah, how
you're not selling me anything that I really want. Yeah, no. Not terrible, but not
Ashen One.
so here's the thing, none of these weapons are actually great until we start spending Titanite shards, which is fine. We can pick a weapon to spend Titanite shards on. I just haven't yet. So now we should be able to run through that area without getting absolutely mauled by great arrows. Which will allow me to get that piece that I need. And then we can backtrack a little bit and maybe even fight that guy. Who has unlimited healing. What I mean by position. You position yourself right, you don't have to dodge at all. Just letting them know how it is. Oh my god, the hard move. Hey bud, come out here real quick. Why are you doing that? Weird. Yeah, he didn't rock. He dropped the weapon. I can't see why he was able to do damage. I have 100% block with this though, so he shouldn't be able to do damage to me. Unless there's an element on one of those. Which is why I like the elemental block big boy shields. This looks like it should have been a wall, but it's not. We have that. We can go underneath. Don't spot me. Sir. Go doggy. Alright, so if you were to aggro somebody on accident, like say Siegfried, you could come here and pray for absolution. I don't really know what dissolution does. I think one of them is like clearing one of the side quests or something. So I normally do not do this part, I just jog through it, but we're gonna do it because we have loot. We'll spawn up skeleton. That's also why we had fire this time. Is he gonna get back up? I don't know if they get back up. They don't taste the fire, they just die. Why are you still here? I didn't get points for that, I don't think, so he's gonna rock. Fire gem. Alright, yeah, so we want to leave the Titanite bug this way. Because if he goes the other way, that guy pounces on you. And it also does that for that item. So, like, you feel safe, you're not safe. You're not safe. Yeah, it's a fast way to die, by the way. So many rats spawn so quickly. Like, so many.
Who is there? Oh, please. Whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, my little creatures. They never stop by, so please, hold out your hand.
If you have Morn's gauntlets, you might get different dialogue.
Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed. Then I am not entirely alone. Just praise the merciful gods above. Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead? Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
You've gone and rescued her, have you? How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon, a knight of Karim. And only for that long. What's the matter? My terms are very simple. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
He's just letting you know how it is. He's being honest. So that is the Firestone plate ring. That'll actually do good. If you are facing, say, something throwing fireballs at you, it'll make you pretty strong against flame. I know in the last games you could get 100% resistance. I'm not 100% confident about this one. Hey. I probably should have rested.
Ah, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. How now? Think twice before you go down that road.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking we should homeward bound probably. Mostly because I can't survive that drop, I don't think. Yeah, no, that's not a platform, that's a bunch of bars and windows. Yeah, there is not a way back down. We are going to fight him, though, and do that route, because Chlorantine. Alright, instead of killing things this time around, just do the walking. It's fine, it's fine. Wait for these guys to pass. Don't need to fight 15 people on a bridge. Not sure what that dog on a bridge. Looks like he's glitched. Fake. He did a fake. That's wild. He faked through. Go on down. Oh, they're gonna get him. Maybe not. Hey, Zeke, I'm back.
I could... No, I think not. He's far too overheated. I've got to use my head and think. I could try talking some... I've got to use...
He's a little overheated. It's funny. Yeah, so anyway, you can get out of bow if you're feeling yourself.
waited.
Join the fight at all.
Oh, it's too late now.
You're about to get bodied. Oh man, Sigurd sucks. I was trying to go around him, but no, we'll just fight him out on. Fuck it. I've never had luck going around him. It takes so fucking long to go back around. Then you run the risk of dying to those guys who chase you everywhere and your mother. And they only fall through the thing if you're on the thing. A lot of parts of this game are coded really badly, but oh well. Actually help me this time, you fucking prick.
No! You should have waited.
Should I have waited though?
It's too late now. I, Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side.
There you go, sweet. Hit him. Just edge walking. He's doing. I don't have to be blocking, I'd die.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make.
Thanks.
To your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine.
Long may the sun shine.
Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Thanks. So there's the northerner gear up there. I don't think I'm gonna need it. There's something else up there too. I don't think it's that important. I can't remember what it is. It's probably not that important. Yes, yes, items, items everywhere. Items, items, I don't care. There's the dog. Okay. Alright. Just toss me off a cliff, why don't you? I guarantee you it only did that because I have 11,000. That's it. And that's considered good for this run game. Like, this game is coded like if you have souls, the difficulty goes up so much. This is why you have to level. Otherwise you sit here doing shit like this for like all of eternity. It feels like it only hates you when you have a lot of souls. It's the only time the game don't like you. See, look, where's that other dog? Did it fall? Probably fell. Glad I come with the boys. Yeah. The thing is, Egon doesn't help you, Sigurd doesn't help you in these areas. So in the first game, they actually had people to like help you cross the areas, but they also didn't have spawn points like they do. Like this run was the shortest run to get to a boss. Alright, up and around we go. Nowhere, anywhere to be seen anymore. But just sit there until you tell them to take a nap, by the way. So you gotta tell them to take a nap. Anyway, can you believe that our state had like hundreds of employees needed, but only like 20 job listings? That's crazy, right? It's almost like somebody doesn't want to hire people without like job listings that they needed to. Why would you do that? So what I did there was I used the polls. You have unlimited stamina. Get locked. Silly me. How could I have forgotten the unlimited stamina? Alright, both of you come fight me. So probably won't end up with Flynn's ring. I just don't do Flynn's ring builds. I think DR is too important these days. In my opinion, it saves your life. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, but kill the boss faster. Nah. Gotta work on that skill, you know what I'm saying? Is there another one? There's not. Just I thought you got clear into here. So this is how you take extra damage. See that? set, I think. I actually quite like it. It doesn't come with the helm, at least not in, you know, that way. So we will want to do that. I just want to heal first. So we're actually going to hit a homeward bone because that's a boss fight. And should get the shrine actually. We need to level before we go into the boss fight. Or it's, like I said, the AI. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it feels like it just wants to only beat me up when I have souls in my pocket.
Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then touch the darkness within. Take nourishment from these sovereign...
souls. So, yeah, I'm playing with a Nintendo controller, so my cursor just kind of, yeah. But it's much easier for me to just use this. We do kind of need to increase stamina some. But defense. And being able to wield the hammer. So 4,200.
Farewell, Ashen One. Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then take no...
Really won't make a difference until we start pumping numbers into it.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yes, yes, may the flames guide thee. Let's see what our equipment is at. 22 for a great hammer. Is this one or two-handed? Oh yeah, you can wield anything with one or two hands in this game, I forgot. Yeah, you know what? This might be nice.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he?
3,100 for 108, 108. See, now it doesn't get plus anything though, so it's like 108, 108, or 97, 97. I do like the poise damage these do. So it's.
Pretty be careful.
We definitely can wield it. With 22 and 17, I think. So 17, 16, 8, 16, 24. So yeah, we're wielding it. We're doing the wield with 180 something damage instead of. Again, it's probably split. It's probably not as good, but.
I wish to express my gratitude for trusting the lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you.
And we already know Fireball, Fire Surge isn't that great. Great Combustion's actually nice if you can use it. And this increases your fire absorption by a ton. So if you were to have this versus the Fire Demon, he wouldn't do much damage to you.
Do not be gone for long.
But Cornix really doesn't come in handy until a little bit later. Here's Grey Rat. We did his mission.
Oh, Hellband in one people. Whatever trinket you need, just don't ask me where I got them. heavens. She was already dead. Thank you. I'm not surprised, though. Almost a relief, really. You can keep the ring as, well, a little trinket of thanks, I suppose.
Does he have a face? If he does, he's covering it up. So he's gonna sell me this, which, very nice, very nice. And a couple other things like mace. Perseverance is nice. I didn't realize he sold shield splitter. I've never used shield splitter. I don't think he really sells me anything that I want other than that at this point, but he does get quite the inventory at some point. We're gonna go ahead and buy this spear for 600. So sell item. We can go over here. We can sell those for 2,000 apiece. Purchase an item. Purchase the spear. As much as I like maces,
Goodbye.
we are sworded boarding.
Oh, this place.
Sort of. Now we're spear boarding because spears. This would allow me to do it as well, but we are going to put 14 points in dex. Where did my spear go? I purchased that much. Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Hiya.
Oh, our champion of Ash. Welcome home. This pilgrim, with a debt in death, hardly deserves to behold this divine flame. And I never would have, had you not taken me into your service. I thank you dearly for this, and assure you of my leal service.
So he sells pyromancies like magic weapon and magic shield and those. He will eventually get replaced.
Then shall we
with
begin?
somebody
Bearer of the dove.
who probably my favorite character. And he does give you free levels. Typically you want to wait to pull these out, but I think we've died enough.
Be safe, champion.
We can do it once. So we're gonna have to die 15 times. I will probably do that in between episodes. Simply because this one's already gonna be over an hour because I'm still gonna talk to Irina. And, yeah.
Oh, champ, I was not meant the gods are ever merciful. My gratitude lies with them. I am yours now.
So she would teach you miracles if you wanted to learn miracles. This replaces homeward bone. That's just, I've never used it. I would assume it cures like poison and bleed. That sucks. That sucks. So the heals in this
Have
game,
a pleasant journey, champion of Ash.
it's not that they're not great. We're just not doing a two-player campaign. So my ability to heal is, I mean, it works for me, but I have flasks. It's alright. I will see you guys in the next one. We are already over an hour. Good luck. Have fun. Peace.